Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. You like my shirt? Life is better when you laugh. The Joker would definitely agree with that. Welcome to my DVD and Blu-ray update for the month of June. I'm ready. I have a stack here of stuff that I got, and I'm going to show you guys all of it. We'll start with the Blu-rays first. First, I got this at Dollar Tree for $1, and it's a movie with Christian Bale and a huge cast of actors. Out of the Furnace. The digital copy, I don't. It didn't work, so I don't ask for it. You got also Woody Harrelson, Casey Affleck, Forrest Whitaker, Willem Dafoe, Zoe Saldana, and Sam Shepard before he passed away. So I'm gonna look forward to it. It's a drama, so I want to see it like later on this summer. Next, I got this movie, the digital copy. I already used it. I didn't know I had one. And it's a movie that kind of flopped. It was forgotten, but I got it because Katie Lotz is in it from Legends of Tomorrow. Battle of the Year. This also has Josh Holloway, Chris Brown, who's a douchebag. I get it. He attacked Rihanna, but I'm not seeing it for him. I'm seeing it for her. See, there she is. This is years before she did Legends of Tomorrow. And this also has Josh Peck and other people as well. So it's $1, and I got it. Well, like, why not? Next, I got this at a swap meet today. I got it on VHS. I never heard of this movie. I've never seen it. And I know who's in it, and I get it. Here you go. Chain Reaction with Morgan Freeman. I know what happened with him. You don't have to tell me, oh, he's a sex offender. I've heard it already with Bill Cosby. I don't give a shit. It's his acting that gives me, confidence in him. And there's Keanu Reeves. This is before The Matrix. This was 1997, from the director of The Fugitive. And I got it on VHS because it was the only way I could get it. And this is an official VHS. It's not a, uh, you know, it doesn't have a. It's not a bootleg. I never get bootlegs because I hate bootlegs. Get the sticker off. Yeah, I usually get rid of the stickers on every VHS because they could get stuck. And I still have a VCR, but upstairs. But yeah, this movie. I've heard good. I haven't heard much from it, but it's one of his '90s films. He did a lot of sci-fi and action movies in the '90s. I'm gonna check this out. Next, I got the original movie. This is the 50-year-old anniversary of the original movie, not those CGI apes and whatever you want to call it. This is the OG, the best one, the one you can't top. Planet of the Apes, the original, not the remake or those three CGI fests. Which I know Sean's gonna be like, you haven't seen them, you got to give them a chance. If I hate them, I'm going to say that on camera, and I will not hold back. This one is a classic. The one with Charlton Heston and freaking Roddy McDowell and the rest of the freaking cast. Linda Harrison as Nova and Maurice Evans and James Whitmore and James Daly and Kim Hunter. This is the original movie with the best ending that there ever was. And it's not 2.5 hours. It's only like an hour and 40 minutes. No, an hour and 52. But it's still under 2 hours. You don't need 2.5 hours to get your point across. War of the Planet of the Monkeys, Apes, whatever you want to call it. You don't need that long. Just get to the point. That movie did, and I really enjoy it. And I got the digital copy, so I'm lucky. I got it for the 50th anniversary. You like the new films, that's fine, but not everything with CG is going to grab me. It's just sometimes a person in makeup and a costume is all you need. But anyway, next I got this 3-pack. I love these movies as a kid. I have never had this movie on DVD before. You got Ernest Goes to Camp, another copy of Ernest Scared Stupid, and another copy of Ernest Goes to Jail, the widescreen this time. This is the Mill Creek releases of them. So they're widescreen. They're not full screen anymore. And I haven't seen Ernest Goes to Camp in years. I miss Jim Varney. I miss him as the voice of Slinky in the first two Toy Story movies. He also did a voice in Atlantis. I just miss the guy. I mean, he should have smoked. He would have still been with us. He probably would have been really old, but I miss him like crazy. And yeah, he's an actor that was really funny, and he did a lot of kids stuff. And these are three of the best Ernest movies, definitely. Next, I got this at Dollar Tree. I never heard of it, and it has a badass female lead. Oh my God, Pinch Me. And I hope it's not SJW, but hey, it doesn't have, at least the actress is someone I never heard of. It's called Jessie, not the freaking crappy Disney Channel show. This is a action crime film called Jessie. It's got William Forsythe, Eric Roberts, Armando Sante, and Stephanie Finocchio, an Italian woman. That's hot. I love that. Italian American or from Italia. It doesn't matter. It's 86 minutes long. It should be decent. It had a voodoo code, but it didn't work, so it was a little too late. But anyway, next I got these at a swap meet. I think this movie, yes, it's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's the reason why we have the Daniel Craig movies, so you have to thank this movie for that. I'm going to review this sometime. I know it's flawed. I know this is a stupid movie. Die Another Day with freaking Pierce Brosnan and in his final performance as Bond and Halle Berry, who I think is awesome in the movie. I know, but yeah. This film is ridiculous, but I can watch it. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes. I've seen this movie before. It's flawed, but like I said, I can have fun with it. It's one of those guilty pleasure stupid movies that I can watch every year. There's an insert. Here's most of the cast. Well, you have the cast is very mixed for me. Judi Dench is good in the film. You have whatchamacallit, Pierce Brosnan. Who's great? Graves, I have no idea who that is. Graves is Toby Stevens. The one actor I cannot stand in this movie is Rosamund Pike, but you know exactly why. She's named after a fish. She's a useless Brit that's boring to listen to and boring to look at. She has that same face that Felicity Jones has. Just no expression, just nothing. She sucked in every movie I've seen her in except for Doom. Doom, I thought she was okay. Here, she's the Bond girl. Oh, guess what? A solo twist. She betrays the lead guy. Yeah. Writers, you can't fool me. I've seen when when the lead girl is usually on the front, they're usually with Bond. When they're on the side, they're a freaking traitor. And I saw that coming from a mile away. But I'm going to review this movie one day. It's dumb, but I know what it is. It knows what it is. And I laughed a couple of times. Next, I got this. I don't know really much about it. It's a rock group. I think Sean Parker probably has heard of these two. It's not Metallica or Iron Maiden, but it's Tenacious D, the complete masterworks. Explicit content, yeah, because they curse in it, of course, because it's Jack Black screaming like this. Ah! Yeah, you know how Jack Black is. He's crazy, man. He's a barrel of laughs. This is the insert. I mostly got this because of the 2 disc box. I'm gonna probably change it. It's a little damaged, but yeah, it was worth it for a free. I'll get it. Now these I bought. I got one for $1, the other 2 for $5. So at a yard sale. So I was pretty lucky. This one, I like this movie. It's a B movie. You guys have never heard of this. Millennials will not. They won't even recognize this movie at all. A Bucket of Blood by Roger freaking Corman. Dick Miller. This is when he was really young before he did Gremlins. And Anthony Carbone and Barbara Morris. This is the alpha release of it. I don't know if there's like a definitive version of this movie, but I'm fine with the alpha release. This is an old film. I like the old movies. I've always loved them. Roger Corman he was like the Kevin Feige of the 1950s all the way to like now. He's still alive. I'm glad he's still doing it. Not everything he's done is great, but this is one of his good ones. I think he directed this one. He's produced a lot of B movies that I really enjoy. His worst of all time is Creature from the Haunted Sea. I hate that movie with a passion. You know, I did a rant on it. Next, a double bill. I know one of these movies has Sandra Bullock. I am not a fan of her. I've said that since I saw Speed 2, but I'm going to see it for the 2 leads. Demolition Man, starring Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes in his prime with blonde hair for some reason, and Over the Top. Perfect movie to see for Father's Day, where it's him and his son arm wrestling. They made arm wrestling badass, and I really enjoy this movie. It's a double bill, and I got it for like $2.50. So it's one of those dual layer discs that I could see my face in. Not the biggest fan of those, but I still like that. And now, yes, I already got this movie on Blu-ray. I love this movie. This is my new Star Wars. I don't need Brolo to remind me what a good movie is. I think this was my top 5 of 2014. This film is freaking amazing. I love the visuals. It affected you, Parker? Yeah, it affected me completely. I saw this movie and I'm like, damn, that is the best non-Star Wars movie that's not called Star Wars I've ever seen in the theater. Come and get your love, baby. Come and get your love. Guardians of the Galaxy on DVD. Because I had the Blu-ray, it didn't come with the DVD. I had to get it again. I love this movie. This movie is a freaking thrill ride of a freaking sci-fi action comedy. I love these characters, unlike The Force Awakens, because Kathleen Kennedy did not produce this freaking movie, and it's funny, and it has the humor. The humor lands. It doesn't fall in his face like Fembusters. It works. And this is one of the best Marvel movies I have ever seen. If it wasn't for the villain, this would be a 10 out of 10. But we're going to see Ronan again in Captain Marvel. Maybe this time they can use him better than just being, forgettable. But I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is my new Star Wars. Look at that font. That is a Star Wars movie right there. It's Marvel's version of a Star Wars movie. I love the second one. I love their appearances in Avengers 3. I can't wait to see the rest of them in 4. And I hope to God that Mark Hamill, that in Last Jedi, he flew away to James Gunn's arms so he could be in Guardians 3. I need more of that in my life. No more nostalgia porn. Give me this. Because I love this. I love the cartoon. I know it's for kids, but I love the characters. Their voices crack me up. I love the fact that these characters, male and a female character. And you also have Nebula and everybody else. And I reviewed this movie. I love this movie with a passion. This movie just opened the floodgates of my sci-fi nerdness. And I just was like, wow, damn, this is a Star Wars movie. This is what I wanted, that I was trying to be, that was stolen from me in 2015. And Deadpool had to get back from me. And this movie and Deadpool have something in common. They let the humor speak for itself. They don't have to fart in your face. They don't have to do stupid piss jokes. They don't have to jerk off. They don't have to do any of that. They put the humor front and center. And it works. The movie started as a freaking drama where Peter Quill's mother is dying in the hospital. That should have bummed me out. Then he grows up, and then there's 70s music, and everything is great. And I'm like, oh my God, this movie's going to be amazing. And it was. It lived up to the hype. And Brolo and Rogue One can't even touch this freaking movie. Not even freaking close. Those movies are so serious, and everybody's dreary, and everybody's in the desert. I told you I'm tired of the freaking desert. Deserts are not interesting to me. You know how Anakin said in episode 2, I hate sand? Because sand is in a freaking desert. That's why. I get what he's saying. Here, there's no freaking desert in this movie. There's cities and space and freaking colors. Oh my God, colors. That's box office poison. No, it's not. Did you see Inside Out? Yeah, colors mean bright and pretty and gleeful. Why do you want to have everything like this with the freaking lights off? Would you like my videos like this? Huh? With the lights off like Fan Snore Stick? No. Give me colors. Give me freaking colorful characters. I love all these characters, every single one of them. And it made me like Zoe Saldana, because after Avatar, it's like, I have no hope for you. Then she did this in Star Trek, and I'm like, okay, you're winning me over. And then in the second Guardians, I almost cried. And when she dies, yes, spoiler alert, in Avengers 3, she gets thrown into a pit. I was like, wow. It made me feel something. But I got all these movies, and I'm ready to see most of them for the summer. Summer awaits. I can't wait to see next year what that's gonna bring for me. There's a lot of Marvel movies coming out. There's ones coming out this summer, and then a bunch of them next year. Things are looking up for me because, man, I needed a boost after a horrible winter, and I scored some good deals, and I'm gonna get more for the summer, guys, because you know me. Okay, wait a minute, Mom. I'm gonna finish. Okay, let me just finish here, guys. Those are all the movies I got, and I'm ready to see them throughout the rest of spring and in the summer. And Guardians, yeah, I had to buy it again. I got it for $250, brand new, factory sealed, and I love the film. I will buy it 14 times over ever buying any more Disney Wars, because that's not for me. I gave it a chance. 3 strikes and you're out. I hated Clone Wars from 2008. I hated The Force Awakens. The more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that girl completely obliterated the movie for me. And Rogue One was a snooze fest. That's why I missed Last Failure and I skipped Solo, because I'm like, yeah, Solo's not the worst, but it's still not going to be for me because it still has Agenda Czar Russell in my face. And space should never be boring. Later, guys.